Kitzur Shulchan Aruch, Siman Kuf Yud Aleph, Halacha Vav. In this halacha, we are dealing further with the bedikas chametz, the checking for chametz that is to take place the night before Seder night, the night before Passover. And this halacha is in conjunction with a practice that most people do, the selling of chametz. Now, many communities do not sell their chametz. They will use their chametz, and what they sell is the possibility of any chametz there. So if, God forbid, a cookie or something has escaped our attention, at least we can say that cookie was not owned by a Jew at the time over Passover, so it was sold. So that's typically what most people do, what many people do at least. There are instances in which there are certain rabbinic heterim to sell large amounts, or to sell the entire distiller, the entire business. For instance, a large bakery that is owned by a Jew would many times sell, for the purposes of the holiday, would sell the entire bakery, so as to not have to worry about any chametz that might be there. That would prevent the chametz from being owned by a Jew over the holiday of Passover. And of course, the bakery would be bought back after that time. For clarification on this, I encourage you to reach out to your local Orthodox rabbi, and they can explain the particulars of the sale of chametz to you. Anyway, this halacha is not dealing with the sale directly, but is dealing with what do we do with the searching out of chametz in those areas in which have been sold to a non-Jew. Okay, let us begin. Hachadarim, the rooms, shemochem la'eno Yehudi, that are sold to a non-Jew, an eno Yehudi, ima chametz, that have chametz in them, or have potential chametz in them. Kevan she'ein mochrim ad lamacher, since that they are not sold until tomorrow, meaning we're checking on the evening before, and most of these sales take place in the midday towards the evening. They take place in the midday. Is when most of these sales take effect. So that area is still technically in the Jew's ownership, and he has an obligation to check. So since it's not sold until tomorrow, if that's the fact, chal alav b'layla, falls upon him that night, a chiyuv b'dicha, the obligation, the chiyuv b'dicha, of checking, v'chad levatkum, and he is obligated to check those rooms also. So that is basically presented as a flat halacha. There is lots of discussion on this in the Mishnah Berurah and other halakhic works. If you have the ability, I encourage you to look over those sources and see how they discuss this issue of having chametz, and then also having the obligation to check for chametz, and the chametz that's in your possession that will tomorrow be out of your possession. So that is the sort of the broad topic. This halacha as presented here in the Kitzur does not give a lot of clarity. So I encourage you to if you're interested in the matter, reach out, look into these other sources, but also to speak to your local Orthodox rabbi. Certainly every rabbi in every synagogue does a ceremonial sale of any potential chametz every year for his congregants. So this is not an obscure thing, and they can enlighten you as to what's going on here. Okay, we'll see you at the next halacha. Hopefully it'll be a little more clear. Kol tuv, hatzlacha rabba. Keep learning.